Hey guys, it's Style from Hot Moving. So, no, I did not watch this game with Texas versus UTEP. Okay, was busy covering some other stuff. I watched some other stuff too. Look, she can see from this headline for Yahoo Sports: booze and bad throws. After yet another ugly outing, Archman needs to show something and quick. Yeah, he's on the clock. Uh, on the clock in terms of like there's a lot of expectations for this Texas football program. You gotta throw Steve Sarkisian in it too, right? Okay, you're 1-1, fine, or whatever. Or what, 2-1, right? But this team has national championship aspirations, and it doesn't seem like that doesn't look like that at the moment. The season's still early. Not trying to write the obituary on his college season right now or his potential NFL career, but it's not off to a pristine start. Only because there was a lot of hype in him being the next quarterback Jesus in college and a projected number 1 pick, whether it's going to be in 2026 or in 2027 or whenever he gets out, right? Right now it seems like, boy, you should stay 1 more year, unless the Texas even want you to stay 1 more year, right? That's a conversation for another day. Wow, can't believe the narrative is shifting to those ideas that quickly. But that's pro sports. When you have big expectations, you got to deliver, or you got to meet them to some degree, and he's not doing that. Okay. Apparently he got booed. Bad performance. 11 for 25, 114 yards, 1 touchdown. He did rush for 51 yards against the UTEP Miners. Okay, and their quarterback Malachi Nelson played a lot better. Okay, he had more yards but no touchdowns, but he played better though. From a passing perspective. Okay. Yeah, this Texas team, man, I don't know. Are they going to hold their 7 ranking? Are they going to drop? I don't know, man. Their goal is to make it to the playoffs and go from there. Okay. But in terms for Arch Manning being that dude, he ain't him. He ain't him just yet, but he ain't going to be him for a while. Okay. I'm not seeing the arm strength. I'm not the way he throws the football. It's a little unorthodox, but not strong. Doesn't look strong. Look, man. It was funny. I was watching early in the week. I was watching the arena, right? The arena. I gave the show a chance, and I think it's a really good format with Akeem Talib, Gilbert Arenas, was it Cody Kessler, and of course Skip Bayless, right? And then they have Richie Incognito there. You guys, that show is actually. I like it. I like it. I'm not gonna be a hater on Gil. I've been a hater on Gil, but if you're gonna produce things, I'm gonna give it. Let me see. And then you know what? It's grown on me, and it's pretty good. I do like the conversation, and I think having Skip Bayless, I think has been good for him to have something reignited. And I think that they are building on something. Okay, I derailed, but the reason why I brought that up was because they were talking about generational talent, right? And Gil actually brought up a really good point, despite him not, being the football guy, him being a pro sports guy. He brought up some really good points. So he said, being a generational talent is much different than being a generational player. Now, could Arch Manning become a generational player when you build a resume and shit like that? Sure, but right now, is he a generational talent? No, and their whole thing with generational talent is what elite attribute do you have from birth, right? Like from a talent perspective, like where are you gifted at height, gifted at speed, gifted at arm strength, gifted at a visionary of dissecting defenses, and you're so good at it right off rip, like what mental / physical gifted talent you have off rip that's not developed, right? Okay, but now from a physical standpoint, he's not, he's decent size. Okay, 6'4", cool, but he's not like some, 6'6", super quick, can't rifle him arm, Josh Allen, Cam Newton type of guy. No, right? I don't see that. He's not some elite track speed athlete of a quarterback position, right? Where we're all talent, right? You know what I'm saying? Like you could look at Anthony Richardson, even though he played a rookie. Like he only people can kind of want to write him off as a bust. I won't do that. But like if you look at Anthony Richardson in Florida and stuff like that, he got picked high because they're looking at him as a possible as a generational talent with his physical attributes and arm strength, right? Like there's things that even though he's 6'4", but he's built at a different 6'4" package. Like you saw things as to why his ceiling could be high, right? I don't see that with Arch Manning. Okay, now he can be a generational player, of course, and he can do that by start playing better, start playing more efficiently. Start, Steve Sarkisian help this guy out. Like, start playing like an elite quarterback, not off talent, but off of decision making and arm throws, and and your throwing angles and all that stuff, right? Not there, not seeing it right now. Could he? Is there still time? Sure, but I mean, it's gonna take a lot of work. It's gonna take a lot of work for him to get there. But right now, he is. I don't want to use the word bust, but he is trending. She's trending down as not being him. You are not currently him. We gotta wait and see what Arch Manning. The name is great. The name is great, right? But we're not seeing the resume building. Even from an individual talent standpoint at this moment. And we got to see more, man. Otherwise, his career is going to be scrutinized, if it's not already getting scrutinized, a lot more. I'm not saying he asked for this, but come great powers, or come great name, come great responsibilities, man. Y'all do what y'all think about this, man. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. I'm out.